Yes, but so true anonymity, when, and frankly 4chan is the best example of this, when everything that gets posted essentially says anonymous or isn't identified with any kind of identity, you lose out on responsibility. And if you're really talking about building and evolving a discussion, I would love to see something. So I feel like Reddit gets very close because of the pseudo anonymity. Because you can be represented. I'm represented by a silly username that I used in my Quake 2 days, KN0 thing. But it's an identity, and so when I post something there, I am responsible for the fact that this is still attached to my identity. It's not my real name, though you can do some Googling to find it. And what that does is it means we get really, really frank discussions from people who would not necessarily be comfortable posting as their name, as Jane Sixpack, but she is comfortable talking about that surgery she performed in I Am a Brain Surgeon, Ask Me Anything. And that's awesome, awesome, great content, because it keeps people, actually makes people more honest than they could be, or maybe feel comfortable being, if it were tied into their total identity, their sort of Facebook identity. But if we could also give users, and this may be a spoiler feature request, if we could give users the ability to also tie in and sort of verify their account as a particular person, and so that nothing, my username on Reddit, could also be associated with me as Alexis, the person whose name my parents gave me, I think you'd be getting really close to something. But at the end of the day, the big impediment is always going to be the fact that you and I are more comfortable typing something into a computer than we are saying it face to face. And I think that's just a hang-up of the technology. But I'm all for civility online. And we can learn a lot about each other from the internet. We can also get into endless flame wars on the internet. So I really hope for the former.